Matt Gooch, just you and me. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Hope you're doing well. How's your night? Let's go. Just you and me. I hope you're doing well tonight, man. Yep, didn't have this one scheduled, just kind of popped up, and I was actually just over with Halion, and Halion was opening one of those cool Espion Chinese packets with the cool binder on the inside. So we were over there. I'm okay. I'll be okay. Did something happen, man? You can always DM me if you need to. Of course, I've been kind of rolled through the mud myself this day, just with all the lack of luck and the hits and the breaks I've been buying into. Well, that's all right. I was really looking forward to this. So, but yeah, we were just watching Halion open that and organize the binder, and then of course I was like, oh yeah, it's Saturday. This is when I normally go live, but I kind of forgot. Just solely based on the premise that I wasn't able to obtain anything new to open. But as always, I figured I would just come on in and talk and see what happens. Alien Invasion! What's up, Trainer Glenn? Hi, Jane. Just been boring. Kids are with their mama. Everyone else is doing their own thing. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. Oh, well, yeah. That happens, man. And you're always welcome here. I hope we can at least give you a little bit of company. What's up, Donnie? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Fox? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. How's it going with you, Fox? Great stream today. Here they come. Oh, here come the ghosts. What up, Gooch? The word is out. Kev is live. Me Invasion. What's up, Haley? An amazing stream. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It's very rare that any of us over here get to see something like that get open. If, you know, unless we find it on YouTube. But yeah, just to see it that close and personal, it really meant the world. So thank you for that. Everybody, if you are not subbed up to Halion, I'm pretty sure Halion has a link. ! Halion. And go sub up to Halion. She is just right there on the door of 100 subscribers. If we can get her over that 100 right now, then that would be great. Halion lives in Japan, and she's given us a first-hand experience of all the shops in Japan. Her shorts show her going into those shops and purchasing cards for her Dex binder. And not only that, but she's willing to tell you how to say words in Japanese, so definitely recommend subbing up to Halion. Come join her live streams, you'll learn lots. Blaming ALB for not... Just leave some One Piece cards, then gonna slot the new cards for English Pokédex. Excellent. I might need some One Piece experts up in here, because I got some mail that I swear was months and months late from the amazing T.I. Joey and that crew over there. So, but I remember it has a lot of One Piece and a weird miscut card. I am going to do a long form mail video, as all of my giveaway wins deserve. Is the music loud for anybody? Is that too loud? I'm turn it down a little. What up, Deadpool fan? Already subbed, I believe. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, trying to get Halion over that 100 subs. I want to thank Deadpool fan personally, pioneering everybody coming on over into Halion's stream to try and get her there. Pokey girl Jessie, no way. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Pokey people? How are you? And Maddie G, if you're listening in, hope you're doing well, brother. Yep, she's almost there. Almost ain't good enough, man. We'll get her there. We'll get her there. I hope you're doing well, Jesse. Are you streaming tomorrow? I know you weren't streaming today. How was everybody's day? 8 people already chilling all up in here. Doing good. Maddie's occupied with a basketball game. Oh. As in watching the basketball game, or is he playing a basketball? I'm probably watching it, if I had to guess. Want me to post your link? There's Alien. Want me to post your link there, Alien? I'm a mod for him. Oh, for ALB? Yeah. We're planning on streaming tomorrow evening. Excellent. Yes, and watching. Okay. I'm better. Was sick. Better now. Donnie, no. Get better, fam. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Just posted it. Excellent. Maybe ALB will get the hint, and then when he looks like, oh yeah, Alien, and doesn't see you live, it's gonna crush him, and that's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, of course, Donnie. Feel better, fam. Who's that? Oh, Deadpool fan. What link is that? To who's live? Oh, Alien's link? Oh, I think that's the link to her live. I don't think she's live anymore. Because she just came on over here. I meant in ALB's stream. But I'm just being a stinker. Yeah, I got to see a lot of cool things from all of you. We were, man, I got lost in Fox's stream this morning. Because my normal Saturday routine is I wake up and I log into Mr. Skang. And shout out Mr. Skang, the Pikachu. But I log into Mr. Skang and I pretty much hang out there. But I saw Fox was on and I was like, let me stop in here. What's he doing? And it was the shadow box arts that he's getting real good at, so we got to watch that process and it was really good. No, I have to go out after. Had to end. She has a command here. I just posted her channel. Yeah. I really enjoyed Fox's stream this way. Yeah. Oh, you were there, Jesse? Jesse, professional lurker, professional cosplayer as well. We can drop Jesse's link. There we go. Alien's link. There we go. Thank you, Deadpool. I appreciate you. I think she does have a command too already, Deadpool. And I only say that because Ryan Tran was modded in here, and he went some rounds. So, but even still, sometimes the commands aren't personal enough for me. So even as a mod in the streams I mod for, which proudly I am a mod in PokéGirl Jesse's stream, a privilege that I do not take lightly. It is an honor. But yeah, even I sometimes don't use my own commands. I'll go and leave a little like personal love note. Cosplay tip, so I want to try it. Oh, I was listening to it while doing my makeup, and it was perfect stream to lurk in. Oh, that's right, you were there because you were like, man, I love this music. That's right, that's right. And I was like so nostalgic. Go lay down. Hey, go. Don't tell me no. Okay. No. Go lay down. I want pets. Okay, you can have some pets. Thank you, Dad. I love you. I love you. I have to get you a new shirt. Ripping your shirt up. Miss Fox is because it was in the middle of the night. That's acceptable. Command working. Excellent. Alien. Feel free to reach out about cosplay question. Man, when I say this, and I say that I've seen a lot, Jesse, one of the best cosplayers in the game, if not the best. Hang on one second, y'all. I will be right back. And it's actually pretty funny what we have to do today. Thank you, Deadpool. Hello, good ghost. What's up, WTF? How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Fail to add. Hey, oh, we already have one for Haley in there. Kara, what's up? Hope you're doing well. We're trying to get Haley into 100 subs also. She's right there on the brink of 100 subs. But man, I super appreciate you. It's good to see you, Kara. I hope you had a great day. Ooh. Rumor is Jesse and Maddie G are gonna cosplay Jesse and James, but you didn't hear it from me. Right? It's a perfect channel name. I do have to agree. So there's a couple of things that happened this week. One is, for reasons I fear not to disclose, I just wasn't able to get anything to open. So, nothing to open brand new. However, I do have some mail that I'm going to sift through. We're going to try and look for some artwork from some of the artists we were hunting for yesterday. But we're going to try something new as well, because I was doing something on Thursday, and I feel like there's a lot more that can be said. And I feel like we're going to try and be creative in here. I want to make this a creative environment. I want you all to try your storytelling abilities. And what I mean by that is, sometimes I find cards and I start to wonder, what is this Pokemon doing in this situation? How did he get here and where is it going? And I call this a PokéGhost theory. I like new. What's up, Mike? I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well, brother. And having a good weekend. Aliens, prepare for trouble and make it double. People do like shopping. I agree, 100%. So new, that is what we are going to try. Although it is not new, everybody knows Kev likes to talk. If I was a dinosaur, I'd be a thesaurus. But I figured all of you have very creative minds. All of you are very creative. And dare I say, graphic minds. And I feel like I can learn much from you. As much as you all say that you learn from me. So we're going to try something new. I just had to get rid of the little spinning ball. I love storytelling. Excellent. Then you're going to love this. I'm 83% on Paradox Rift now. Slow and steady, but I will get there. Jane. 83% complete on Paradox Rift. Do you have the big two? I believe the big two in Paradox Rift are the Salamence. Sorry, it would be the Roaring Moon, wouldn't it? And another one, the Guard of... No. Why am I having so much trouble with that? Iron Valiant? Iron Valiant. Groudon. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jane. Let's talk about it. I like it, Kara. I like it. Paradox Rift was a long time to complete. 15... Oh, Paradox. Paradox Rift was a long time to complete. 15 ETBs of ball card to complete. Yowie, wowie. We're still trying to get that Roaring Moon. Have you abandoned Paradox Rift, Jesse? Kara. It's a Saturday, man. Hard to not say Paradox now. It really is. It really is. No. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, me either. Me either. In fact, Paradox Rift, when I say affordable, I mean the rip and shippers that I see are keeping it affordable. I haven't been able to find Paradox Rift in the wild. Never give up, never surrender. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. And that is something that I do want to reiterate, because Ian, he said something, and I was just talking about it on Halien's stream, and she was mentioning that she's got, you know, a couple binders, and beautiful art binders too. I'm not going to tell you all about it. You're going to have to go and watch the live stream VOD if you want to see it. But it came to my mind of like, I have like 15 to 28 binders in my room, whether they're all filled or not. They all have cards in them. And over 30 years, this collection has come to fruition. And the one thing I really wanted to do was, I'm a completionist. I'm a collector. We are all collectors. It is what we do. We want to collect them all. Sometimes you'll find an artist that you like. Maybe you collect only that art. Maybe it's a Pokemon that you enjoy and you try and collect all the cards of the Pokemon. So one, I'm here to tell you, don't let anybody tell you how to collect. Collect how you want to. There is no right or wrong way to do it. If you are like me, maybe you like a particular type of Pokemon and you want to collect all the ghost types, all the bug types, all the ice types. But the one thing that everybody ideally would like to do, and the one person that I know is doing it successfully, is Real Breaking Nate, who is completing the entire Pokemon library. That's a lifetime commitment, especially starting a little bit later. And so I commend him highly, Real Breaking Nate, if by chance you ever see this. I commend you highly on doing that, as you will be one of one known to do it if you are to complete it. And I would love to help him complete it. But everybody wants to do that themselves, and I'll say that I've attempted to do that naturally, and I've got a little bit of every generation, save for X and Y and Sun and Moon. I kind of fell off a little bit. But as I was going through, I just want to remind everybody, unless you have the means to do so, it is impossible to collect them all. And this isn't to discourage anybody from their collecting. I'm just saying, have fun with it. Don't try to make it a goal to complete things. To everybody's point, Paradox Rift, it took a long time to complete. A long time to complete. And you know what? I'm sure it was worth it. As of now, you can look back and you can think how frustrating it was, but at the end, it was all worth it. Now, attempting to do that for every set that was ever produced, you could do that. Logically, realistically, financially, you could do it. But it would just take forever. It would just take so long, and I fear that would take the joy out of it. There are some artists, to Halien's point, that maybe they've got thousands of cards out there, and it might be daunting to try and collect them all. Last week, Card Shop had Steelix, went back to get it today, was gone. But got 10 others. Excellent. Oh, that Steelix, though, is so sweet. Me and Matt have set binders, but I do have one binder that's just for special cards that I like. Excellent. I've got cards that I'm sending you to, Jesse. It is my goal to sit down tomorrow and get all my mail wrapped up. I don't think I'm ever completing. Yeah, it might take a minute. We're going to have to really sit down, Halien, and we're going to have to go through, depending on if you're trying to get just one of every artwork, or you're trying to get one of every language in every artwork. We're going to have to sit down, because you said, I don't have many English cards around me, and that's pretty much all I have around me, so I've got a pretty extensive stack of English bulk, and might have plenty of Kamiya that you're looking for, if English is what you're looking for. Missing 3 cards from Crown Zenith. Let me guess, are they the 3 golds? Yeah, of course. Alice, hello. Brian Tran, hello. Just one of every artwork, even if it was refused for Hollow or something. I'm shipping it for now. Okay, okay. Okay. No, there are actually 3 that aren't that special cards. Really? I need to know the names of these cards. I bet you I can pull them out right now. Giggity. Reused. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. We shockingly pulled all the gold. That is shocking. That is shocking. Hey, my loves and gentlemen. I learned by doing this set, I just want to buy cards I like. Sets are too much, just want certain cards and enjoying the cards. I agree, and I think that's where I'm at, especially joining this whole PokeTuber realm in Pokemon world. I think I'm at that stage that I'm going to select certain sets that I want to complete. But other sets, I'm just going to go for the cards of which I really, really like. I'm still trying to complete Shrouded. I'm still trying to complete Paradox. I should have went for Temporal with all the ghosts, but I think I got to that one a little bit too late. But that is great. That is great to collect how you want to. Collect for fun. Waiting on the reprint of Terrestrial Festival, then going for singles. Hey Brangus, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Did you have any luck over on ALBs with the Journey Together? And yeah, the reprint of T-Fest. I can say there's maybe 3 cards in that set, save for Pokeballs, because honestly, I started getting these as kind of gifts when I was winning things. They were sending me off with Ghost Pokeballs, thanks to Ian with Ian and Christopher Hubert Houston III, and I think another. But I suddenly have an obsession now. I want to try and collect all the Psychic Pokeballs and Master Balls. Pokeballs are a little bit more obtainable. You'll notice the Fluttermane is from T-Fest. The other 2 are from Prismatic. Got our Dusknoir. And we all know that very iconic artwork by Dan Chow. And then, of course, this very, very iconic Duskull. And this is the Duskull that I pretty much send out when I send out mail. So, you're either going to get a Duskull or another ghost with your order. Your mail. So those are really all I'm going for. The Goldango SAR, the Dragapult SAR, and the Pipe Dream Chase, the Umbreon. And the Espeon would be cool too, but I'm more fascinated with the Espeon illustration rare from other sets. Tams! Did I see Tams? What up, Tams? Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Good, sir. Just a couple hits. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I was an ALB. I got 2 packs. I didn't get much or anything from those packs. I did purchase 2 on CHH3 stream. I was able to pull a Zacian EX. Good to see you, Tam. We're going to start going through some cards and mail here in a second. I might have to find Joey's mail real quick. You missed my stream, Kev, so I'll have to show you my signed cards. Ah, I missed your stream! Why am I not subbed up with all noties on? I really, really, really try. Raid incoming. What's up, Lori? There's only one raid that could be coming if Lori's here. I hope you're doing well, Lori. AB the Pokemob Squad coming at you live in the chat. ALB raid, I just missed it. Dang, we should have just pushed a little longer. I'm sorry, Halion, truly. But you know what we're going to do? Everybody, we're going to drop exclamation point Halion as everybody's coming in. Everybody needs to sub up to Halion. We're going to push her way past 100. 100's just the first step. This coffee is amazing. It's good to see you all. So how did you fare, Lori? Did you go in on any JT? Just trying to find something is all. Brangus, today got a notification my Umbreon EX from Terrestrial getting a PSA 10 gem mint. Let's go, Brangus. First card I ever sent in to get graded. I'm so happy for you, man. So happy for you. So happy. That is amazing. Everybody, don't forget to hit the buttons. If you're coming in, smash the like button. Appreciate everybody dropping Halien's link. Halien, an amazing streamer, up-and-comer. Got great artwork, great cards. She's got a love for the art, so I might be a little biased, but everybody go sub up. Best way for you to get her over 100 is ask everyone to check their sub. Everyone, go check and see if you're subbed to Halien. I dare you. Every card I want to have graded always has terrible centering. That's true. I guess that would depend on why you want to grade it. Great person. I agree, 100%. How things been, Kev? Work's been a mess, so I've missed the last couple of streams. How you been? I've been good, AB. I've been really good. Work's been trying to beat me down, but you know what? We're staying up, we're staying positive, we're staying smiling, and I've been doing so much with so little for so long that now I can do practically anything with almost nothing. But the one thing that I can always look forward to is having everybody here in my stream and those streams and this one and that one to come and just fill my bucket, cheer me up, have togetherness. But it is really good to see AB. I haven't seen you streaming, or if you have, I'm sorry I missed it, brother. Weeks are starting to get earlier for me, which makes the late night stuff real hard, so I apologize. AB, I'm gonna try and get in your stream tomorrow. I'm itchy for the Venusaur. Alright. Awful for splurging on singles. The Kimono Pikachu keeps tempting me. The Kimono Pikachu, for everybody that is unaware, Mitsuhiro Arita did two beautiful cards that are full Japanese. I do not believe they make them in English. But one of them is the Karamarant, and they're modeled after Japanese artwork, and the other one is a Pikachu who is on the back of a woman wearing a kimono. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, Mitsuhiro Arita, certainly appreciate it. No, only Japanese. They were a collaboration with Japan Post. Got it. So they did come with the stamps, which is why you keep calling them stamps promos. That would be insanely cool to own those cards. I haven't streamed since last Friday, waiting on the package, and sent you I'm gonna have people claim their stuff on Discord that haven't already, so I can start fresh. So that's a good thing to do, start fresh. Cramorant was Komiya. It was Komiya? Okay, you just taught me something, Halien. You'd think. Are you sure? The Cramorant, because I think that was Mitsuhiro Arita as well, unless there's another Cramorant that is by Komiya. Unless I, that's okay, that's okay. You're my kind of people. But I'm gonna feel real bad if I included it in the Mitsuhiro Arita appreciation short and it wasn't him. So that is more a plea of, please tell me I'm wrong. Awesome. Well, we are just on. I came in here, I didn't really have a plan. 16 people all up in here. Sweet. I didn't really have a plan. If you just give me one more quick second, y'all. I know I probably should have looked for it before I started, but got some mail from the Bucks family and T.I. Joey. it would be great to go through that with y'all. Just to see if anybody's aware of what anything is in there. Found the envelope. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. Yeah, I think it's time for me to also get a little bit more organized, if you catch my drift. Well, I guess you can say that's kind of embarrassing. Guess we'll start with the other. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I did get some mail from the Lux family. Yeah, Joey from Belgium. No, I just can't seem to find where I put the cards. I typically have a stack so that I can have that. I did get some mail from Mr. Skang also, but that's going to be a video. I can share this with y'all. No, you're right, Kev. It's a Rita. I'm looking for excuses to buy. I mean, yes, it's totally me. I think you need to buy it. I would love somebody to just come here and be like, let me organize your things. But I will say this came from ADL, A Dark Legacy. Of course, I got a shiny Leaf Energy and the most amazing looking Boltund in Chinese that I think I've ever seen. Has anybody seen a Boltund look so dynamic? So we can start here, I reckon. And we can say, what do we think is happening with this guy? This is the Chris order. What is happening with Boltund? That top loader is scratched. I love the electric pupper, yeah? Let's look at him a little closer, huh? Look at that. Well, clearly he's attacking something. He looks pretty mad. I think he's missing his top teeth. I don't know if he's shown with top teeth ever, but he's missing them here. Hoping you're doing good. Every card set to the side. Yeah, that was ADL. Incredible electric pupper. This is actually a really funny story. So, story time. Might not mean much for most, but ADL, he's a Twitch streamer, and I'm gonna just throw down my warning. Definitely 18 plus. He's an unfiltered streamer, so certainly fun. But one of my decks and Matt hated it. You had Boltund, really? Trust me, he's not my favorite Pokemon, but he has to, like, this artwork. Come on. Was sick earlier this week. Much better now. Refresh my memory. What card? Yeah, and on his Twitch channel, I don't know if anybody watches Twitch, but you can actually earn channel points just from sitting there, kind of like here on YouTube. And over there, he makes them redeemable for certain things, and one of those is a hitbox hit. It's like 15,000. And I came up on a lot of points one night, and I was like, ooh, hitbox hit, but it said, I'm sorry, it's sold out. I said, oh, okay. Well, little did I know, it's on a cooldown. It's on a timer, so you have to get it right at the moment it becomes available. Otherwise, can't only imagine how many hit cards he'd be giving out. So one night he was like wrapping up, and I just went in there to look, and it was there, and I grabbed it, and he goes, "Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Okay, one more. Here, Kev." And he pulled the bolt end out, and I was like, alright, that's sick. That's a sick looking little bolt end. He is a tough little puppy, isn't he? He's a tough little pupper. This is probably Planeta or something. Ooh, Shin Nagisawa. Nice. Excellent sheen. Chinese card, it is. It is Chinese. It is done by Shin Nagisawa. Yep. Super sweet. Not gonna lie. Don't really like the top loader being all scratched. Kind of want to buy a Chinese booster box after seeing all the art. I agree. And I'd say, like, granted, I did mention there was a couple of sets that I didn't really pay attention to in the Sun and Moon X and Y-ish era. But I will say that the artwork that I saw tonight when you were opening, I've never seen before. So I don't know if a lot of that was printed just for Chinese. That was a one card there. Let's see if is this it? You see, I'm kind of disappointed because there was a bunch of One Piece cards in there. And I don't know anything about One Piece, and I wanted to see if anybody had knowledge of One Piece that could tell me. Oh yeah, this is it. Cool. Okay. See, I knew I had it somewhere. It was right here in my go over on your next live stream pile. So we're going to start small, of course. Make sure that there's one card per sleeve. But if anybody's not subbed up to T.I. Joey or Toy Investigator Joey, I recommend it. Between DT, Sammy, Joey, Easy Moon, they're just incredible over there. They really make it fun. But they ripped a pack of Shrouded Fable. I was able to pull the PokéIdol AA spec, which is kind of nice. And then in the one pack of Twilight Masquerade that I had won, I was able to pull my favorite bear on planet Earth, the Blood Moon Ursaluna, looking completely awesome. I also had a very tanky Darkspawn and Violet. Ooh. I like it. Darkspawn. You're all about the cute animals though, huh? Man, I've been foiled by some cuties before. Come out with something like this. They throw out a cute little Cleffa and it takes it down in one hit or something like that. Thank you for that, Ryan. She was tough. They often are. Make sure there's not more than one. And then, of course, they are so nice. They went ahead and hooked me up with the reverses. So we got the shout out to Mama Ghost, Palafin, Galvantula by the amazing Mashu. It's Yogi Bear, but 18 plus. Yes, it is. Hey, boo-boo. What do you say we get another picnic basket? And then the Trevenant, looking very menacing, by the one Oswaldo Cato. So, very much appreciated. Those were from Twilight Masquerade, I believe. And Shrouded Fable was the Galvantula, of course. And then I also won the Silver Tempest set stamp promos from the Build and Battle boxes, man. This blew my mind. I think they're from the Build and Battle boxes. They might be from something else, because Sword and Shield, they used to stamp the reverses. So it might just be a promo. Dude, right? This is Archeops. Beautiful artwork. By Masato Nisu. Right? This is an awesome card. incredible and super appreciative, because Silver Tempest is definitely, I would say, one of the ones that I tried to get when it was big. And I remember just getting so much Silver Tempest. The Sunflora set stamp promo by the one and only Shigenori Negishi. Shigenori. Playing in the sun. Little cutie pie. Love Sunflora. Then how about this? The Rapidash set stamp promo by the one and only Aoki. That is A-O-K-I. I know the A's and O's look similar, but that's A-O-K-I, Aoki. Absolutely dynamic. Don't know where he's going, but I guarantee it's in a hurry. Fire Unicorn! I really want to see the, what's it, not the Last Unicorn, that's my favorite cartoon. But there's a unicorn movie out right now, and I really want to see it. So appreciate those, Lux fam. I think those were the only ones in there, but yeah, those Sun and Sword and Shield promos, hollow patterns are pretty cool. Of course, we do have all the signatures. Oh, thank you for the support. Much love. And don't worry, y'all. I'm going to be doing a long-form video giving them... Is it a horror? Yeah, it's the horror unicorn movie. We'll look at these in a second. Still a rare, still an art. Tapu Bulu. Who just looks like an angsty teen with a nose like a bull ring. Yeah. It pulls large trees up by the roots and swings them around. It causes vegetation to grow, and then it absorbs energy from the growth. What? Hang on. So it rips trees up, swings them around as a wood hammer. It causes vegetation to grow, and then it absorbs the energy from the growth of the vegetation. I don't know, that sounds super dangerous to me. Super dangerous to me. Alright, do I have any One Piece lovers out there? I am not naysaying One Piece. I am a fan of One Piece. I have not seen too much of the series, although what I have seen, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. But I really need to know if these are anything. I don't think they are, or they probably would have told me. But Maddie is? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure he's still up in basketball. Not to mention, I think these are Japanese or Chinese, if Alien's still around. Chopper is best. Tony Chopper. I don't know if this is... I think it's Japanese. But I read up to volume 10 out of 11 and got too discouraged. There were 100 plus and I gave... Oh my god. You've been getting into it? Okay. I mean, it doesn't help that it's also in another language, so I don't even know who these guys are. This isn't a quiz or anything, but just let me know if there is anything. I'll keep them on these for a second while I finish my coffee. I'm going to try and get better about doing that. Didn't even realize I was drinking from my work mug. Oh, Wiper? His name is Wiper? Okay. I suppose. I do like the backs of these cards, though. They're pretty cool. Now, this guy looks pretty cool. That's what it says. I don't know. I don't know either. I'll take your word for it. a character. I don't know if they have the illustrators here. Let's see if they issue like credit an illustrator anywhere. Nope, I don't think so. Unless it's up there, Morchard. Maybe this is the artist. Come on, come on. Mupik. Alec Longoria, what's up? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you tonight, fam. This card, I'm sure this is a popular one. If not rare, it's definitely sought after, I'm sure. An event card. It either looks like he's charging up an attack, or maybe he's getting blasted by one. That could be it. The Mermaid, and this is a holo. So I thought this one was pretty cool, regardless of whether it's rare or not. I think this was the hit of the pack, so those are the One Piece. I did come through, but I know I passed up something here, because the Tapu Bulu, it was in here for a reason. And he top-loaded it because as Joey was ripping the pack, he's like, what is that? It feels weird. Telling me where they're from in the series. Let me know if you want me to go back. I can go back. But look at this card. So he saw this from the back. It's a miscut card. It didn't round the edge. And it looks like this on this side. But yeah, he was like, that's super weird. And it's got a thick left. But yeah, I figured the back looked too cool to pass it up. So, miscut card, not bad. At least Tapu Bulu will be revered in some way. But yeah, not sure if anybody's ever seen anything like that or have one of those. Ever seen a miscut card like that. I went to a One Piece event with a friend before I read about it and got spoiled by most of the major points. It was just like 6 years ago. There's a new process. Never seen that miscut like that. Me neither. And I've opened many, many packs. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. So he was like, you know what? I'm going to top load and send that to you. And I'm like, sweet. And then I totally forgot about all of this. Because for those that don't know, they live in Germany. I believe it's Belgium. And takes things some time to get here. So definitely took a couple months, but it arrived. It arrived safely, and I'm glad that it did. They are going to be getting a huge one of my long form special videos. I do plan on kicking out some more tomorrow as well. What's up, Veggie Beast? One Thug stacking. Hope you're doing well, fam. Hope everybody's doing well. 9 of y'all chilling in here. I don't know, did someone say raid incoming? Did ALB just have like 2 people in there? Or was Lori predicting that he was gonna raid? $29 away from 500 subs. That's bonkers. That's bonkers to me. Howdy, everybody. They'll be raided someone else. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, incoming raid. But that's okay. He don't need to raid me. I don't even think he knew I was on. Yeah, he went a little bit too long. I know that he was planning to raid you. Alright. Well, I guess we can get into the meat and potatoes here of the stacks that I would like to get into. As is tradition, I received my weekly buy-ins from CHH3. So we're going to rip into it and we're going to see what Wild Force is. I don't have that streamer stamina yet. It'll come with time, Halian. But you also have to remember that I'm not really conditioned either in the PokéTuber world to go on for hours and hours and hours. I did on Thursday. I ended up staying live for 5.5 hours. That was my longest, and I can say that it took a lot out of me. I was dead on Friday at work. But I also work in this very chair for hours and hours and hours talking to people. So it's kind of second nature. It was great hanging. We've got to get up super early in the morning to drive to... Good night, everyone. Don't forget to drop... Okay, Jesse. Okay. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow, I promise. But I appreciate you hanging out as long as you did. Maddie G, if you're listening in, super appreciate you, fam, and hope you guys have a great night. Drive safely tomorrow. Remember to eat some breakfast, and yeah, have fun and be safe. Gonna have to get everyone to leave the stream playing all day to get watching. Aww. Well, that just depends. I reckon. Alicia, mi corazón, no me ames. I know it's Spanish, but it sounded French. Alright. I guess we won't start with the big ones that came from this order. We'll start with the little ones. That was bueno, Kev. Well, thank you. Living in Arizona, it's actually required that we take at least 3 years of Spanish, so pronunciation was big. In fact, I was paired with a Spanish teacher who went a little bit off curriculum. He didn't use the school's textbooks. In fact, he had his own textbook. And he refused to speak English in class. We can only speak Spanish, because immersion is another important technique. So that was one thing that we did, and pronunciation was huge, so. I can't say that I'm fluent in Spanish, but I can say I know enough to get by. We have the most playable card for whatever reason. Earthen Vessel. This Char Cadet. Alright. Time for a theory, y'all. Is that a mask that he's wearing, do you think? It's definitely a scene from the game, but now I'm just curious if this is a wild Pokemon. Are all Pokemon cards wild Pokemon unless otherwise identified by the title, like the trainer cards? Do you guys like Char Cadet? Veggie Beast, tiene amor para todos. Oh, todos, sorry. That way you learn quicker, you sure do. You sure do. Gorgeous artwork. It is Kentaro. And I just love how they put scenes from the game in the cards. I do like Char Cadet. I like that Char Cadet has a dual typing so that you can evolve him into Armor Rouge, or you can evolve him into Ceruledge, the superior of the two, because clearly they're the ghost type. Shout out Dark Ceruledge. Gorgeous Golbat. I believe this is Wild Forces. No, it's not. This isn't Wild Forces. This might be Ancient Roar. I don't know why I'm guessing. I have an order card somewhere. Ancient Roar, yeah. Gorgeous Golbat. Can anybody just tell? As the artist was doing this card, I want to know their thought process on that one single leaf that stands out right by the right of his head. Because that one single leaf adds so much emotion to what's happening. This is either saying that the seasons are changing and the weather's getting cooler, or this sucker's flying so fast he's taking the wind in the wings and the leaves with him. Have a great night, Halian. Enjoy the basketball game. And go team, whatever team that may be. Gorgeous artwork, I love it. By Irimaki. And I'm just going to identify that I often talk about the use of black in art and how a lot of people are afraid to commit to black. But when you need to put black in something, you need to make it the blackest black and come out to the lightest light. And if you notice inside his mouth, there's one patch in there that's just black. And it really gives that impression that it's going down his throat. I really like it. I don't know which team either. Okay. That's funny. Amazing artwork. Very well done. Very well done. Alright. We have our state Pokemon, Maractus the Cactus. I guarantee this thing lives in Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada. But he's nuts. Do you think he's like Diglett? Has anybody seen Maractus's feet? Excellent. I look forward to seeing that, Ernie. A new video of Team Rocket First Edition Master Set. Let's go. I've never seen Maractus's feet, so I don't know if this thing is kind of like Diglett. Sakotami. I love the white streaks. They give just the subtle attention in the sky. Absolutely gorgeous. But I've never seen Maractus's feet. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's find our Zen. Let's have our Tai Chi with our Chai Tea. Main Xiao. See, this is another one that you can see very little black in. Is this sunrise or is this sunset? Either way, you can tell that it was hand-drawn. You can see that some of the lines are actually broken in its beard, mustache, and belt. It's a very cool Pokemon, Ernie. Very cool. Very zen, Kara, exactly. Very meditative. Let's read the description. Oh, right. I don't read Japanese, but it is Moshu. Absolutely gorgeous. Probably sunrise, if I'd have to guess. Maybe doing some morning stretches. Maybe that's just how they walk. That could be. But gorgeous. Zubat using his sonar, and we all know what sonar does. It's gonna confuse you. You just realized no music anymore? Is it back? Oh, okay, yeah, I think it was just the end of one song and into the next. Sometimes those drag on for a minute. Love that. Perfect depiction of what Zubat do when they're confusing folk. 7 people here. That's alright. I've got something incredible to share at the end of this mail, so. Got a little Knackley. Little Salt Lick by Mitsu. I got nothing for this Pokemon. I don't know what it is. Salt? I just call it the Minecraft Pokemon, because that's what you would see in Minecraft. Speaking of boxy Pokemon, we got the Crustle. That actually doesn't look like a ham sandwich for once. Again, by Shin Nagos. Pardon me, y'all. Nagasawa. That's it. Like the green, the white highlight on the outline. Just burnt cheese. Yeah, that's a cheese sandwich. I don't know if I'd probably want to eat. We do have this lean art of Exploud, and I'm absolutely... Exploud? Yeah, Exploud. Which is low-key one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, Loudred is one of my favorite Pokemon. But Exploud is just beastly. Reminds me of my sister for reasons. I'm kidding. If you're watching this, I'm so kidding. I just can. Ha 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 ha. What did Veggie Beast ask? Must have been a while ago. Wow. Right? Incredible. And you can actually see this very, very, very subtle circle around him, implying that he's yelling and that sound is traveling for you. And let me just tell you, this is something you do not want to see. If you see this, move out of the way. I imagine it would probably disrupt your heartbeat and not be too good. But gorgeous artwork, good symmetry by the one and only Lenin. Lurking? Oh, okay. That's okay, Alice. Lurking is permitted. I don't think anybody's really interested in what I'm interested in, but I know the ones that are here totally are. And it just brings me so much joy. This is one of my top 5 favorite artists. I wish his name was 1, a little bit easier to pronounce, and 2 made a little bit more sense, but like those sonic cannons they use on the Hulk. Yeah, exactly like those sonic cannons they use on the Hulk. You're right. Clobbopus. Exactly. Clobbopus. But look at the art style on this Clobbopus, and tell me this isn't on, like, you go to an Italian restaurant, an old Italian restaurant, and you see those paintings on the wall, and this is one of them. Tell me you don't. Love art and talk about it in our show. Yeah, that's what we do. You do something far superior than I do, though, Alice. You create art. And that's not easy to do. But this artist... Keramahadatati Yawarakai, which Halion advised us translates into roughly, my hairballs are usually soft. Don't know why. Might be a pen name, might be funny, might be comic, but I love their artwork. You do the same, and I admire the art and also paint. But you do too, fan. I admire the art. I don't paint too much. I draw too. It's true, Matt. That's what she said. Now, granted, she could be absolutely hosing me, and I wouldn't know any wiser, but got no reason to doubt her so far. But yeah, she said it's, my hairballs are usually soft, is what that translates into. Yamask, shout out Nate the PokéGhost. This is, of course, one I know he doesn't have, because he doesn't come across too much Japanese, so... Happy we got the Yamask for him. Put that off to the side. I don't know if Nate's watching right now. Going back to our crusty cheese sandwich. Not going to spend too much time on the repeats. But we do have the Melamila Mula. All I can say is this glove Must be terribly hard to put on. That's all I'll say about that, though. Not to mention her boots come up her whole leg. See those cuffs at the bottom there? Those are her boots. But she's an amazing character from the game. I believe she's also one of the leaders of Team Star. I like it because of reasons. Now I think the music stopped. There we go. Going on to one of our favorites. One of your favorites. Let's talk about it. I really want people to weigh in on this one here of Wug Trio, because Diglett, Wiglet, we grew up with them, we love them. We know the real leader. Yeah, we know the real leader of Team Star. Absolutely we do. But no spoilers for those that don't know. Not like the cards make it hard, but the one thing I know is Diglett and Wiglet, they've been around with us for a very, very long time. And then suddenly, Wiglet and Wug Trio pop up. I'm sorry, Diglett and Doug Trio. I don't know what I said. But Wiglet and Wug Trio pop up. Now, I can try and find an English description, but essentially it's going to tell you, although they resemble a Diglett, they're actually a completely different species. So to me, it's like, okay, do we think it maybe could have been a variant? Like maybe this could have been a Paldean Diglett and Wiglet? And I think I would have been more satisfied than creating a whole new Pokemon with a number. Rancher's the king of Wiglet. I don't know what that means. Sounds bad. But that's just my take on it. Such a sussy Pokemon. Yes, they knew what they were doing. I fear they knew what they were doing. But that's just my take on it. I would have much it been a Paldean Wiglet or a Paldean Wug Trio, Doug Trio. That's just me, though. I've got nothing against the Pokemon. This is a beautiful artwork as well, done by Kirakai Saitao, which seems to be coming up a whole lot, so we might be doing them in a future short, like very shortly. No pun intended. Then we're going to visit a very familiar face on our channel here. This is Jerky, and Jerky is very deliberate with his artwork. It's very simple, and that's what makes it beautiful. Using shapes and cutouts to create the scene and emotion. And right now, I think that this Pansage is playing lookout for somebody. Kratos Rancher. Well, I know who Kratos is. I think he's looking out for somebody, see. Maybe he sees a slew of trainers coming through. Maybe he's waiting in the tall grass to jump out. Either way, super cute. And this comes to our first moon Pokemon. I don't know if Fox is watching here, but here's one that, if you don't have, let me know. See if I got a dupe. But this is also very simple. The shapes are a little bit more sharp. Like the edges are a lot more sharp. And it stands out. There's only a few rounded places in here, such as the cattails. His head and his bottom are round. But it, I don't know, it frames it quite nice. Have it in English, cool. Well, let me know if you, I don't know if you're collecting all languages, but let me know. Got the main Fu. Oh yeah, I don't think familiar with Rancher. No, I don't think I am. I'll have to look. Well, that's something I didn't notice. Kind of looks like he had one too many I never noticed that. I think it's just his shirt or like his little pouch. But that's an odd angle. But I love the swirls in the clouds here. I think this is this artist, Natsumi Yoshida. I think this is a trait of this artist. Like, does clouds. So. Main food, bless you. That was funny. Alright. Now we're gonna visit one of our favorites, Saitama. This incredible cam-rubbed artwork. Some motion, looks like he's standing on top of an exploding volcano. I feel like they really should have punched in the black in his nose. Really made that stand out a little bit more. But I will say, Shiny Camerupt is one of my favorite shiny Pokemon. Of course, I will say that any shiny Pokemon that has a black variant is probably going to be one of my favorites. Then we're going to shout out Charmcraft here. This is also one of my favorite artists, Aya Kasube. And Aya Kasube made this amazing Garbodor. And he's clearly giving you the business. Doesn't he look like he's giving you the finger? Looks like he's giving you the finger. But pinwheel swirls in the dust clouds. Love it. Garbage Heap. Done by the one and only Aya Kasube. Beautiful. Alright. Getting into Otumami. Otumami! Look at that. Clearly this is underwater. Underwater scene. Might be a battle. He might be trapped. Anybody else think he's trapped in that crystal substance down there? Nah, maybe he's... I don't know. This one's hard to place. This is a great scene. Sorry, y'all. I wish I could make this more exciting and open some new stuff, but this is all new for me because I haven't seen much of this set of Ancient Roar. Even though I think it's part of Paradox Rift. English set. Coming on through with our Yamask again. You know, they say that Yamask carries around this gold mask, and the mask is said to resemble its face of when it was alive. It was a child. They also say that Yamask can be seen sometimes looking at its own mask, crying. How sad is that? So if you do look at the Surging Sparks Yamask, he's actually looking at his mask and weeping, and it's very sad. But very well thought out. Seagrass and being chased. Oh, okay. Seagrass and being chased. Okay. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. It would have been great to just have like a tentacle like on this side. Moving fast and looking back. Okay. Okay, he sold me on it. He sold me on it. Huh, I wonder what he's running from. Maybe the trainer's just using repel. Bubbles are stretched out back from him. You're right. Almost like he's in motion. See, and this is why I like hanging out with you guys. I will say that as well. I told myself this morning I would make it a point tonight if I went live to say it, but you all look at my shorts closer than I do, and sometimes some of the little characteristics, the little Easter eggs, the little hidden things, like I'm like, let me go back and watch it, and I'm watching my shorts like, well, look at that, what do you know, it is there. I had no idea. And I've looked at these cards a lot and very close. and numerous times. And sometimes y'all just catch stuff that I don't. In fact, ALB said something today on one of mine. He said, oh, something about a peeping mime. And I went back and looked at one of the full arts from Shibuzo. And yeah, sure enough, there's a little mime head in the Minchino artwork. Just looking through the window. This is a gorgeous, not low kicks, this is Nimble. Never been a biggest Nimble fan. Let's see, there's that Kukri Saitao. The Chinchino, thank you, Matt. It is the Chinchino. This is actually exactly what you would expect from Nimble in the game. He's always just kind of hopping around. Volton Velusas. Not bad, not bad. Oswaldo Cato. These things are scary, but I only think that these things are scary because I know Barracudas are scary. That's the only reason that I know. Oh, good. Got that. And then the hits from that order were the very hangry Morpeko eating some banana berries. Maybe think of the shark from James and the Giant Peach. Okay. Okay. You're not wrong. I love James and the Giant Peach, by the way. See, we got that Minchino, or I'm sorry, Morpeko. And the Galissapod EX. Hype for the EX. Oh, my dog is trapped in her shirt. 1 second. My dog, she likes to scratch a little bit, so I put a t-shirt on her from time to time, and sometimes she gets caught in her shirt, and it's kind of funny. Oh no, the pupper! Yeah. That's exactly it, the pupper. This is an amazing card, and I'm not really a Galissapod fan, but this thing is creepy. And the SIR Galissapod is one that I am after. Because that too is also very creepy. So, thank you CHH3 for that order. I don't think I have an Ancient Roar binder going yet. I have literally every other binder going. Poor thing, I know. Must be so hard to lay there. That's actually quite sincere. I know it's hard to lay down. And I know because I never do. At least I try not to. I sleep standing up. For all intents and purposes, no, that's not true. I sleep lying down. But still. 15 people up in here. What happened? Where'd you all come from? Appreciate y'all being here. Go ahead and smash the leg. We're going through some purchases that I got from CHH3. As is tradition, I get a package from them every week. Just from little buys that I do and try and get these little 1, 2, 3 pack snipes. I don't sleep, yeah. Sleep, the little slices of death, how I loathe them. Alright, now I believe we're going to be getting into some Ancient Roar. And right off the rip, man, this KRGC. Kirk. Look at this. Sizzlepede. think it's Sizzlepede. I don't sleep. Yeah. Sleep is hard. Going to sleep is tough. Staying asleep is not tough. Oh yes. We've seen a lot of this artwork because we opened a box of, is this Ancient Roar? I think this is Wild Forces. This is Wild Forces. The card says Ancient Roar, and now I think something just came to my mind. Because the other day, we were in there and somebody had bought some Wild Forces. They went over and said, I don't have any Wild Forces, but I have 2 Ancient Roars left. Now this order card says Ancient Roar, but these cards are Wild Forces, so I think I know what happened. So cute! The eye. The eye. I love the claymation. Yeah? You like that, Matt? You want it? I'll throw it in your baggie. It's just a little comment, I got plenty. But I didn't know you like Yukimori. JR is another big Yukimori fan. I knew I threw one of these aside for him, so just let me know if you want me to throw that in the bag with your Squirtle, Matt. More Mama Ghost Palafin. Man, I went from 15 to 6. People came in and they're like, oh, he's just talking. Nope. Might have it, I'll let you know. Sweet. Put it off to the side for now. Got the Renucleus. The Renucleus. Gorgeous artwork, playing with the water, using his psycho abilities. This is by Jemmy? Ooh. Jemmy is more famously known for doing that amazing Poliwhirl from 151. Which is honestly like one of the most like emotional cards. Nice colors in it, right? I really hate that dinging sound. To be honest, I forget about it until I'm streaming, y'all. Ooh, into the Niculus. Or whichever the middle one is. For Niculus to be more water type to me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Double Slimers. This is Duosion, that's what it is. I'm watching on the TV, but shooting on my phone. Oh, okay, no worries. So you just lurking, Ernie? That's fine. That's fine. I know you like doing your little hunting game. I think this is Ayakasube as well. Yeah, you can always tell because they are not afraid to use black, and it's always so shifty, shady, like, they're fine. But it could be scary, you know? And then back into the Palafin. And then the hitters from this little 2-pack order. Of course, I love my ghosts. Got myself a Fluttermane, another one. I've got so many of these and I don't care. This is the best Fluttermane art aside from the illustration rare one here. And got the Tortuga. I think this is not Tortuga. It's been one of those days, y'all. Grottle. Not Grottle. Imagine a miner who looks into the cart, and that eye, Cole, with the red eye looking back at you. Pew pew, get him, Ernie. That's... I feel really, really ignorant right now. I almost will not go further until this name hits me. Who is this? God, I'm gonna hurt myself if I keep thinking. My God. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm human. I forget the names of Pokemon sometimes, and I know I make such a gripe when people do it. It's like, know your craft, man. Tortuga, I want to say, but I know that's not right, because Tortuga is a turtle. But I think Torterra, that's it. Torterra. Ha! I beat y'all to it. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Matt. Whew. Oh man, I feel like I need a cigarette after that one. That was a struggle and a half. I was trying to remember Detective Pikachu. That's what I was trying to remember, because they played a big part in that movie. All right, y'all. Then I went in and I said, I want more. Wild Forces. And he came back with this order and he said something that we all know is happening, but you never really like to hear. And that is, wow, Kev, I think you bought the whole box. So, whole booster box throughout the course of a couple weeks. And that's okay. It was a good balance. It was a good balance. So here's the hits. We're just gonna go through the commons and uncommons. They're all hits to me, y'all. You know that. But as we go through, got this cutie little Minchino, or Shinchino, sorry, by Unishida. Klinger, what's up, man? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I didn't really have this scheduled, decided to pop up, didn't have anything to open. My God, this Noctowl is one of my favorites. I really, really prefer the Cosmo Hollow, just because of the Hollow, but this has the same darkness feeling as the Hollow promo does. It is by Toy 8. Or Tai 8. And of course, we all remember what the owls mean to me. Just Grandma checking in. Good old Nana. Nana Ghost. Miki Tanaka. Ah. The Poochyena that just really, really wants to be a Moonbryon. Snom, nom, 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 nom. Notice the second Snom back there. I think that Snom's a little lazy, if you ask me. I think he needs to learn how to make his own trail and not be a follower. Maybe he should be a leader. Got our Explorer. This incredible Heatmore. Welcome. He always seems lazy. Smash that like button for your favorite ghost. I love you guys. You guys are great. Welcome to the Ghosty Gang. Stay respectful, kind, and most of all, have fun. Jack. Is Jack in here? PokéJack. Scissor Gang represent. What's going on, PokéJack? I appreciate that. Thanks for bringing all your people over here to appreciate some of the artwork. You actually came in just the right time. I am about to show some heat here, and I'm glad you all came by to see it. Go ahead and smash the like button. Sub up. There she is. What's up, PokéJack? Appreciate you coming on through, and Emma Lily coming through too. Like and subscribe, y'all. We are 29 away from 500 subscribers. Message you on Discord. Excellent. I will check that afterwards. I'm got my camera on my phone, Klinger, or I'd do it right now. Emma Lily, aka Imposter Jack, aka Emily. Brilliant Carvana. What's going on? How was the stream? PokéJack raid. What's up, Christian? RCP. How was the stream, Jack? Did you pull anything fire? Anything of note? It was so much fun. Shout out to the community. The community is absolutely incredible. We couldn't do what we do without all of you. Without all of you, we are just people on the other end of the camera. It's you that make us what we are. So I agree 100%. And everyone, if you could, we see that link there for Halion. Halion is one of the new and upcoming PokeTubers who is doing really great things with some openings in Japan and teaching us all about that culture, and we're trying to push her just over that 100. So if anybody's not subbed up to Halion, the link up there, go ahead and drop a sub for her as well. I really appreciate it. But man, I appreciate you coming over, Jack, and bringing your crew with me. I think I'll just kind of stop on the commons and uncommon art appreciation for a second here. First off, I'm going to show you this absolutely incredible... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, got some tight top loaders, but I was just going through an order that I received from CHH3, opening some Wild Forces, and you want to talk about ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But Ryan Tran, you mentioned that you always saw ridiculous as a water type over a psychic type. And this card can only make me agree with you more. Adorable, right? Absolutely adorable. This is fire. Which is funny because he's laying in water. And I was like, oh my god, this knight is great. Any AR is great, right? Any AR is great. But do you know what better than an AR? I mean better than an AR. How about an SAR? How about a Raging Bolt SAR from Wild Forces? There it is. It arrived safely. Of course, as you can see, it is a little fat on the right. But seeing this card in person, Eddie Broski's favorite is the long neck, or this card in particular, Alice. It's a great card. Looks good though, right? RCP? I thought it looked great. And I will, because I think that the top loader, it's the only one, so it should pop out pretty good, but I've been so scared to just take it out. How does that one spot look? That one gave me fits to pull. Oh yeah? And I want to remind everybody, this is Japanese. It is not in English. That it is in Wild Forces, not Temporal Forces. Is his favorite. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Raging Bolt. Favorite of Eddie Broski. There we go. Alright, let's see it a little bit closer without the shimmer of the top loader here. Your favorite is Suicune. That I know. Look at that. Look at that texture. Look at him all majestic. I've been waiting to receive this card. It is by Tazero, who is one of the greatest artists of our time. The one you told me about, the line, I believe. Oh, this was the one. That's right. So when Chris was opening it, he goes, man, it has a gnarly print line. And he's got a little bit better lighting and, dare I say, better eyes than I do. I don't see anything right out. Let me throw it up on the camera one more time. We'll get the light on it a little bit more. This kind of works as like a second magnifying glass for me, so it's kind of nice. But let's see, does anybody see anything on it? Any print line? Sorry y'all, I need the light to do that so that I can see. Man, that's just so beautiful. I don't see anything outright. Oh, right there, see it? Right on the edge. Really fine right here. I think that's the spot. Yeah, I think he was right. I think it's right there. Goes all the way across the card. You see it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Damn. And good on you, Chris, man. He was like, that's great. Got a print line on it, though. And I was like, what, where? But yeah, now I can't unsee it. But still, gorgeous card. Absolutely wonderful. And I love the emotion of this card. Again, you would not want to, like, go into a clearing, look up, and see this thing standing there looking at you. You would not want to see that. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous card. Gonna put him back in the top loader now. But, yep, there it is. Right there. So, these things might keep it from getting a 10. And you know, I have to say that I'm kind of surprised. Not to say that, you know, everything in Japanese should get a 10, but typically the Japanese quality control of the cards are a little bit more strict. Though I will say that print lines are very common regardless. Doesn't matter in any language. But yeah, this was definitely the shining moment of that order. Were these two cards right here. We're going to put this guy back in the top loader too. Epic artwork either way, right? And you want to know what's really, really funny? Check out this artwork. Incredible little Dunsparce. You can see some gems that are hidden down there. Oh, that's super cute. You can see something happening up here, right? Well, this is the exact same artist. The exact same artist. To 0. Yep. Let's see, pulled that card with print right out of the pack. It was fresh from the sleeve booster pack from Fred. I miss Meyer so much. Derpy Dunsparce. It's kind of hard to not have a Derpy Dunsparce. What's up, Pokey Newbie? I hope you're doing well tonight, fam. It's good to see you. 18 of y'all chilling in here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. I'm sorry I wasn't able to secure anything of new to open, but I definitely got some cards to share. And for those that don't know, I'm Kev the PokéGhost. I like to appreciate the art and slow down a little bit. Of course, I am that classic ripper. I do degen a lot. However, we all know that finding product out in the wild really isn't easy nowadays. So I haven't really been able to find any product out in the wild. I have resorted to kind of paying through ripping shippers and getting some Japanese to open. So I decided I'm going to start mastering some of these sets, which is where Christopher Hubert Houston III comes into play, because he, I don't know, maybe it's the luck on his stream that I have, but I never walk away with nothing, and I'm going to knock on wood. I'm not sure if he's new or not. Pokey Newbie's always new. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Although, the second that you teach me something, Newbie, you might have to change your name to Pokey Novice. But Pokey Newbie has some awesome videos, and I will say that I believe he's one that also appreciates the arts pretty well. He does take his time opening packs and does something that I often do, and I appreciate him doing, which is he reads the description of the Pokemon. He also very, very often does a blooper reel, which I think all of us should be a little bit more humble about doing, because I can't tell you how many times I'm like, nope, redo it, nope, refilm it, nope, refilm it, nah, I didn't like how that looked. Or you know, you're watching it back and then you just hit yourself with one of these. Oh yeah, no, this was a great opening, and you're like, what are you doing? Are you just picking your nose? So you have to bust out the camera. Okay, redo it. So sometimes we should all just have those blooper reels in there, so I appreciate that you do that, Newbie. Keep going with your content, man. Oh, his alter ego, Pokey Veteran, pops in occasionally. Pokey Doobie have a fortitude. Is that a stamina or intelligence buff? I can't remember. You guys are great. You make every day great. Not even gonna lie. And it's also quite the feeling just to know that, like, you know, you have those certain sureties in life. Throw this over here for now. Those sureties in life, and there's one thing that I can always rely on, and that's I can always rely on the same group of people to be there when I'm here, to ask me how I'm doing, ask me how my day was, to tell me keep going, to say have a great day at work. Like when I say this community, and to Jack's earlier point, shout out to the community that is the Poke community. It's the greatest community in the world. I will say that there are some less than desirable people, scalpers, that make the hobby maybe not so much fun to go out in public, but if you do go out and realize you're around those same people and everybody can share, teach somebody else about something, trade, help somebody's collection grow. Like, I see it all day, every day. People giving other people cards just because they need them. Value comes second in our world. Although we all have our monetary value, we all have our monetary collection, but me, I think I have more of a bigger sentimental collection than a valuable one. Alice is leaving. Take care, Alice. I'm sorry, my chat just flew. I think it was frozen here for a second. Ugh. Star in my G gets me out of the shadow. So 5G tip, please. Who? What are you talking about, WTF? Or who are you talking to? Are you talking to Newbie? Kev, Kara, good night. I'm tired, half finished cleaning. Good night, Ghost. Oh, Alice, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Okay, now it makes sense. Good night. Yeah, Newbie. Hello, it's World of Warcraft jargon. Okay. Just wanted to be sure, and I kind of thought, but yeah. I didn't know you played World of Warcraft, Newbie. Oh, I guess I have some more. I wanted to save that one for last, but oh well. Well, I will say that while I was over there, I went ahead and picked up 2 packs of Japanese Crimson Haze. My son and I, Crimson Haze was the first Japanese set that we had attempted to master, so I've got more than enough bulk of the Crimson Haze, but I was able to secure him. I believe this is the rescue board. But gold is gold. 2 packs sniped the gold, not too bad. I think that was the only one in this, so I always put these aside for Nate the PokéGhost, because he bought a booster box on his own of Crimson Haze, and you can find that on my channel too. He ripped it all himself. He went through all 32 packs, or all 30 packs, and did some great voiceover work. I'm really proud of him. That is on the channel. You can go and watch that too, but since he did that, he has his own little binder going, so I went through our Crimson Haze binder. I ripped out all the ones that he liked, you know, and as long as one of us holds on to them, then it'll be alright. But this is one little other Wild Forces. I think we went through all the commons there. But could any stream be complete without a little to zero? Same artist that did the long neck. Raging Bolt did this Koraidon. Absolutely gorgeous. Attack pose. What is he attacking, I wonder? Let me see. Oh, it scared me for a second. I thought I saw like a Flapple up here just getting yeeted by this claw, but that's not a Flapple. That's just some grass. But would it be a PokéGhost stream without the PokéGhost himself, Gengar. The coolest EX in the set of Wild Forces. Yes, I do have this Gengar already. No, I don't know if I'm ready to part with the second one yet, but I often tell myself that ghosts only go out when I send them out. There we go. I think he needs his own top loader, that's what I think. But yeah, absolutely love this Gengi. So good. Hey, 473, let's go. Let's go. 27 more away. You guys are great. I absolutely love our little ghost fam. Thank you all so much for believing in ghosts. And just know, if you ever see something move and no one's around, if you ever hear your name called and nobody's there, or if you thought you heard something, that's just me checking in on you, making sure you're doing alright, because the ghost fam will always have your back. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, but for those not here, I know that I do have a big mail stack here of gifts and promises. I did also promise I don't know when they're going to be going out, but what I can say is, don't do that to me so late at night. I'm a rooster. I'm sorry. You said you're a chicken, not a rooster. You're right. But I will also say, and I guess this goes back to my, like, why I say thank you for believing in ghosts, because in order for myself, and to Kara's point, I was a little chicken when I was a kid, but a lot of times, sometimes things can be as real as you need them to be. They can be as real as you want them to be. But all it takes is for you to believe. That is why, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And I believe that all of you can. Whatever goal that you want to achieve, that trip you want to take, that thing you want to buy, that Journey Together booster box that you want to buy. Just never forget the people that you meet along the way, y'all. That's where stories come from. I'm happy I wake up. We believe in you too, Kev. I appreciate you. Chicken nuggets! Probably Kev affecting your... I do that, huh? I do have that effect on people. But I was saying earlier that I can't be me without all of you, and I absolutely believe that. I believe that to be true. Sorry, Yuxi. And that little Gengar facade here. Put up my ghosts. Oh, these are for the Nate. Where's Nate's? I'm happy I wake up. We all appreciate you, Ghost. I appreciate that, Klinger. I really do. And I will say that I might have to slow down a little bit. As much as I hate that. Because I'm all about supporting, and of course I say it all the time, and then some, man. We grow together. And growth can be a lot of things, y'all. And I do want to just make that known, that just because you... Not allowed. Nope. Okay. Matt has spoken. I'm not allowed. hear you think of something. Because I say it all the time in his stream, Rocket Scott, he believes that we grow together, and I think that's where I picked it up. Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. Sometimes slowing down is necessary for growth too. And I think Kara said something to me once, because I was like, I gotta keep going, I'm almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. And she's like, you know, it can still happen even if you're not there, right? Oh fam, gotta get some sleep, good rest for your stream. Much love to you and chat. Jack, I appreciate you so much and everything that you do for the community, fam. Thanks for bringing your viewers on over here. Thank you for believing in ghosts, and if you ever need anything, you just let us know, and if we got it, you got it. But I did receive mail from Rocket Scott. His Pidgey was successful, and I know what you're thinking. Yes, Rocket Scott is going to get his own video. Because he deserves a long-form video, he deserves a sonnet and poem written about the man and all the good that he does for our community. And I was able to obtain one of his dark roasts as well. So for those that enjoy the vintage, I was able to pick up this amazing Sumiyoshi Kizuki. And this is a Balderfish. So this is German, I believe. A German quillfish. Nikki Nocturne in my chat? Can I just fangirl for a second? Eee! How are you, Nikki? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to show you some heat here in a second, Nikki. We just kind of wrapped it up, but I'm going to pull it back out because I've been getting into this Japanese, and I know you're a big lover of Japanese. We've got the Drowsy from Rocket, of course, my favorite artwork ever, by Kogumaru Minu. Very common artwork, but I love my vintage. And the Rocket's Abra, and you all know how I feel about the Rocket's Abra. This is again by Sumiyoshi Kizuki. But these came from Rocket Scott. He will be getting a proper video as well. But I also won a single pack of 151. I love Offworn so much. That Balderfish is so dope, right? I like it too. We'll bust that back out real quick. Balderfish. I think it's German. Yeah, it's gotta be German. Looks too angry to be anything else, but I just thought it was amazing. I don't have many German cards. Maybe that'll end up in a bag to go to Nikki Nocturne, because get more love over there. But that single pack of 151 spawned this. Now, normally on Rocket Scott's streams, I don't like to keep the things I win because he's got the prize box, and I just like to fill the prize box full for the cousins so that somebody, maybe me, could win. I never have won the big prize box as of yet, but he pulled this out, and I was like, come on, how can I not keep this? This is perfect. So, just wanted to share with you that I did pull the Gold Psychic from 151, as well as some of the vintage that we showed. And let me put these back right quick. He's got an amazing packaging system, by the way, especially if you only want a couple cards. It's got these little card guard savers. They're pretty cool. But I gotta put them back so that I can open it on the video. And then I'm gonna bust out those Japanese cards one more time for Miss Nikki Nocturne since she's joining us as of now. Sorry, I know it's a little bit late. I like to go on in the ghosting hour. And a couple of my friends were streaming a little bit later. Miss Halian, who is in Japan, so her clocks are a little opposite ours. There it is. Alright. So I got some, that's a sick card. Gold, right? Oh, I know. But I'm attempting to complete Wild Forces, Nikki, and only because there's so many ghosts in that set. So I've been going ham on CHH3 stream trying to get any of these ghosts. And I pulled this Reniculus, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I did pull this Fluttermane, so we did pull one ghost from Wild Forces a few streams ago. So I think this is just so badass. By Takamiwata. We got the Reniculus, but check this out. Yo. Look at that. Holy moly. Of course, we discovered as soon as he pulled it, he was like, man, Kev, that looks pretty good. Little right heavy. Oh, wait, there's a massive print line. And so we were just, as a team, we were looking this card over pretty good. And there's a print line right across it. It starts right under his chest, see it? So we do have that print line there and a little right heavy, but aside from that, this card in person is just absolutely stunning. Done by the one and only T-Zero, who is one of my all-time favorite artists. So much better, right? Although I do think, like, all the little speckles, like, I can only imagine in my mind, like, okay, card's printed, okay, the holo's on it, and then it goes through this machine that just sandblasts them. And that's how I think a lot of the SARs have these little white specks on the back of them in English, and I think that's why. But I love how they glisten, too, and look at this. It almost looks like the lightning in the distance, right? Like the lightning in the clouds. Gorgeous, but I absolutely love it. Was definitely, it was needed that day, I'll say that. I needed a nice little SAR win. So that, I pulled this in the same order too, so that was kind of nice. Long neck dragon, long neck. Alright, got some Land Before Time fans up in here. Love that. Of course, I think this is this the first time you've been in one of my streams, Nikki? Have I shown you all my cool stuff? Have I shown you this? I know you're a fan of Shinji Kanda. I'm just gonna flex a second, y'all. I know everybody's seen this. I swear those scratches are on the case. Tina 2? Hell yeah, sure did. Sure did. And that I actually pulled. That was incredible. You can watch it on the Lost Origin Chase number 9 short. But yeah, pulled it. Of course, got the Gangi. This was also from Wild Forces, so now I get to do one of my favorite things tonight, which I wish I had an overhead camera. I would just do it with y'all right now, but get to go through and sort and fill out the binders. I don't have an Ancient Roar binder quite yet, but let's see some of my others. Right, I feel pulling it is incredible. It really is, and I'd say that I did one of the like the lost my breath. My hand started shaking. I dropped the card. Remembered I should probably sleeve it, and then I sat there and looked at it for 3 hours. Nothing. Sad face. Oh, wrecked. Was able to obtain some Pokeballs from TF and from Prismatic. It seems that I've suddenly realize that I need all the ghosts in Pokeball or Master Ball form in both languages, so that's a subtle chase of mine. I did recently part with some some Legendary Collection reverse hollows, but I did hold on to my ghost from Legendary Collection. Tins from Christmas. Well, I said this in Haley stream later. Would you rather never open it and always wonder, or open it and know you've got nothing? Because sometimes, at least for me, sometimes it's easier to open it and just know that you've got nothing. We haven't looked at this stack for a while, so let's bust this out. How long have we been? 2 hours? Rip it! Rip it all! This came from our friends over at Pokeboys. Little derpy Pikachu. Need to start a binder for these two. But once upon a forever ago, I bought some battle partners. A lot of battle partners. And this Magearna to me is stunningly beautiful. It's by Rika. Surprisingly, because there's no ice in it. But gorgeous card. Next weekend, my Evolution SAR hunt continues. Next with the Cake Eevee. Next with Gene, CTR, Vault, and Rev. Can't wait. Excellent. Are you streaming tomorrow, Nikki? You weren't streaming tonight, were you? Did I miss it? Wanted to save him, but wanted G-Gen. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta make that call. Although my sealed collection has been looking at me cross-eyed lately, or I've been looking at it cross-eyed. Whatever. This card needed to be hollow. You can't change my mind. It's a gorgeous card. I could just only imagine it with the shimmer. Got Iono's Tadpole. Hops. Corviknight. Look at that gorgeous little pinwheel. I love the framing of this card with its wings. Yeah, I'm opening Indonesian Terrestrial Festival tomorrow. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. I'll be there. I've been meaning to ask, Nikki, where do you get that stuff? Do you have a seller, or do you just get it online? If I can ask. You don't have to tell me, of course. This is the oddest Pangoro art I think I've ever seen in any set. Normally Pangoro is really, really quick to identify, because he's a giant, grizzly panda bear. But this action shot of him punching down is always a little off-putting. But it's still a very, very dynamic pose by Nagamisu. I just did a feature on them. I should have included this card. But I do like it. Usually like TikTok Shop or eBay or Crystal Collects. Okay. Okay. I haven't done too much on eBay. I should probably venture into the eBay world a little bit more. I get so scared sometimes, though. Got this Larvitar, which I know Fox has, because I saw it this morning. Depending on how long I'm willing to wait, how close they are, and how much something costs. Alright, those are all very valid checkpoints. Alright, I know that we don't need a translation to know what this is. Shout out ALB. eBay, one of the safer places to buy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really look into it. We got Lily's Rubombe, or Cutie Fly. And that's not Lily. Yes, it is. By Sai Saruda. Indonesian takes forever to get here. Thai isn't too bad, neither is Chinese or Japanese, but Europe sucks too. Yeah, Indonesia. So how long would you say on average the Indonesian cards take as opposed to the others? Like months? Aw, look at En's little Zora. He always looks like he's really chill. Like a month and a half. That's some dedication, man. That's some dedication. Then I can only imagine that you're going to pull every evolution that you want to pull tomorrow. Love this card so much. By Jiro Susumu. Okay. I know this is weird to say, but as I'm wrapping up tonight, if there's any of my mods in here and you want to remind me I have to call my dad, that'd be great, because I keep forgetting. Little Comfy, which I can't even say I've ever seen its face before. I didn't even know it had one. Lily's Comfy. Rami Soto. Got you, thank you, Kara. The other Asian countries like 2 weeks tops. That's more like it, yeah. And me, I guess you can say I'm kind of ridiculous when it comes to expectation, because I've been using Amazon Prime for a long time, so it's like, what do you mean it's gonna be the day after tomorrow? I even get a little indignant, so it's like, you know, a week and a half is probably standard. Can't forget the Papa, can't forget the Papa. And I meant to call him last night too, which would have been perfect, because I wasn't streaming last night. But it's just those things I forgot, and then when you get so wrapped up in, you know, we were in bro stream having a good time, and honestly, I was so exhausted that I legit just passed out. Ludicolo! Anybody else just think of coffee when they see this guy? Turkey. The simplicity is nice, yeah. Caterpie. I like it too. In fact, what stands out to me about the Caterpie is the white outline that he used. Or they used. This is Shimori Kuchi. Yukuchiki. That's not right. Yukichi. Yukichi. I'll get it. I like the bitten leaves in the background. Yo, let's go. I didn't even notice that. I'm starting to pass out. Got you on my TV and I'll be absent in chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Sounds good, Nikki Nocturne. And much love, fam. I appreciate you popping in. It's great to see you from the other side. I love the leaves. That's great. And yes, you will see me tomorrow for sure. This is what we're all going to look like after this stream, at least what I'm going to look like. I'm going to grab my Philly cheesesteak pizza, go over to my chair over there, and look just like this Centret. Another, ooh, Taiga Koyama, Matt. Check that out. We've been looking for him. We'll put that over there. Yeah. I will say, that's one thing, you and Kara share that. Like, you two are very good about pulling out the little Easter eggs that I didn't know about. I love how all of Iono's cards just look like they're straight out of a comic book. They have the action lines around it with the little stars. The Voltorb in this set is incredible. Akira Kamiyama. Comes with being perfectionist. That does happen. 10 o'clock. 2 hours already, man. You guys are dangerous. I love how they made the pillow purple. And put it on a little cat bed. Mina Nakai. Let's go. I think it's a subtle call to its shiny form, which is also very deep lavender. Let's see if I can see. That's not a cactus. Oh. Ooh, Kara. That's a cactus. Got our pearl. That should be hollow. Got our Lotad coming out. I want to say it's Aya Kasube, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Nope. Ayoka Azuki. Ozoki. Why does he look like he has a blonde mustache instead of that being his bill? They should have put him off to the side a little bit. Hello? This mic on? I'll see myself out now. You're funny. So funny. The most incredible bayonet ever. But of course I have a specialer bayonet. One that, my first one I received, which was from CHH3. Or Maractus getting ready to swat him one. Talking about simplicity, Matt, and the Caterpie, I think the Metapod is a little bit more, like, visually stunning because of the way the shapes work and all that. Got the bling bling on the teeth. Yeah, he does. He robbed a jewelry store, told him to make me a grill. Yeah, Metapod's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Right? It's just, you want to take it and like scrunch it all together and make it fit. But definitely well thought out by Okubo. Why is one taking a step out? Why is one taking a step out? The gold tooth. Oh, it's a zipper, Matt. So his mouth is a zipper, so that's the zipper itself. You want that as a painting above your couch, right? A very subtle nod to Pokemon, and yet anybody that walked in would be like, oh, clearly you're a fan of artwork. And you'd be like, yes. Yes, Okibo. But really, it's just we're a fan of Metapod. I did see somebody say that this was a mischievous, evil little Pancham, but somebody pointed out to me, and I will forever see this as the peeing Pancham. This Pancham is urinating. Uraku Ekase. Yeah, no one would know. Calvin and Pancham. That's funny. It does look like a little peeing Calvin. He ate someone's bonsai. Ah, it's so funny. I think it was Ryan Tran. He came in once. He's like, he's peeing. It's like, oh my god, he totally looks like it. We do have the Butterfree. I know in the English sets, Journey Together, they made this the hollow at the end of the packs. I still have my Calvin and Hobbes books too. Well, my dad does. On his way to eat the other ones on the hillside. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I think he's going hillside to hillside. Eating all the eucalyptus. Satama. Gorgeous artwork. Reminds me of Bye Bye Butterfree. I still have all my Far Side books too. I think this is the arena. They're in storage right now, yeah. Oh my god, Calvin and Hobbes is truly the best. I didn't know N had a Joltik, but there he is. Cute little 4-inch tall Joltik. The anthology Far Side, excellent. by Dori Suzuki. No relation. We not old, you old. And Duramaka. Yeah. Another one by Jemmy, who's most recognizable for doing the Poliwhirl from 151. The incredible Excalibur. That's what I call him. Going through the sandstorm. That's what I see anyway. By Takumiwara again. I love the shadow. Love the shadow in this card. Duramaka, Duramaka, Duramaka. But I hear one of us, one of us, one of us. One of us, one of us. Got the spiky jet energy. Got the Furret, which is very underwhelming after you see the illustration rare Furret. This is very underwhelming. Tsumami Ozuki. Needs more black. This is a perfect example. One of my favorite Drudigans ever, plus Drudigan is just a beast, is done by my favorite artist, Kawaii. So this will be going in my art binder. I only collect one artist, that should be the case. I collect them all, of course, because I have 20 binders. They're all in there. But there's one artist I keep in my special binder. It's this one. I will get that for it eventually. Oh, I've got no doubt. I'm sure you will. I am sure you will. And I'll help you do it too, because if I pull it, I'll just send it to you. Because it's a card I would like to have, not a card I want. Does that make sense? We were talking a little bit about that yesterday. About why we do the things we do. And there's cards absolutely out there that I would love to have, but I don't necessarily want it. 20 binders, you knew? 20 binders, you knew? Yeah. Yeah, just 20. I really hate how small his back tentacles are. Next. Let's see. Alright. For those that don't know, I'm going to make it an out loud statement. Parasect, done by Tetsukoyama. Not this one, just Parasect in general. ALB saw it and was like, oh my god, it's all cracked out. But the reason that it is because the body is dead. Look at the pointillism, right? Can't imagine how long that takes to create shades and shadows with dots. And we were just talking about that too, because Shibuzo is also a pointillistic artist. So when I saw this, I thought it was Shibuzo. It's not. But I love the shading. The blue dots in the eyes give it depth. And all he did was put dots there. That's it. So, absolutely gorgeous. Spot on Tetsukoyama. Parasect with its cold, lifeless, dead eyes. Yeah, that's because the body is dead, y'all. To Ryan's point, the body of this crab is dead. The mushroom is taking over. So, it's a zombie. It's all drawn from one dot at a time, and that takes a ton of time and skill, right? I couldn't even imagine how big this is, because I doubt he's sitting here on this little card doing it. He's probably doing it on a full life, or at least a tablet. But I also love how in the background you can kind of see it raining. Yeah, this is a gorgeous art piece, which is exactly what they are. And then we have to take a break from Amazing and go see a Silly Cobra. It's a snake! It's Hop's Silly Cobra by Sanosuke Tsukumo. It also looks like it's in motion, although, and correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, it looks like it's rolling sideways. It doesn't look like it's going forward or backward. Silly little snake. I'm a silly little snake. Although I will say I do love his SIR where he's curled up next to the little radiator. It is by the lines, right? Looks like he's rolling. He's rolling sideways to move forward. Is that how they move? I've never seen one move in the game. They're typically buried under the, or it's a Sanaconda. That's what this is, isn't it? It's Sanaconda. That Silly Cobra. Either way, excellent. Like a corkscrew. Okay. Kind of like a gator roll. Then we come to Kichiro Itu. And I believe that we're going to be doing this artist next also. I don't believe I pulled this one. But remember, y'all, my artist appreciation shorts are all about showing cards physically, but it's also about showing cards that maybe you've never seen. Maybe we'll never own physically. I love my Shuppets. Love my little Shuppets. Silly little ghost. Miki Kudo, who's also another very simplistic, kind of like jerky artist. Look into my eyes. Cute. Alright. For all my Whalmer fans out there, have you ever seen a rounder looking Whalmer? Starberries. Aren't they all that? That's what I thought too. In fact, some say that Sphilo actually balances Sphil on his nose. They do that to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. He's medically checking them out, actually. That's what Sphilo do to the Sphil, or the Whalmer. Balance the Whalmer on their nose. Is it? No, I'm thinking of Sphil. Yeah, the Sphelos balance the Sphils on their nose, but that's what it reminds me of being that round. He's moving fast. Look at that little dust cloud he's leaving behind him. We're hoping it's dust and maybe not his lunch giving him some indigestion. Yeah. But he's moving fast, smiling. He's got somewhere to be. Maybe he's after lunch. Maybe he's chasing something. What if he's the one chasing the Seadra? And just over here is where we see all that coral reef and stuff. Interesting. I knew it was only a matter of time, but I think it's pretty incredible that there's 2 Noibats in this set. One of them is a beautiful illustration rare. And that illustration rare is by Sao Sao. And it's gorgeous, little Noibat. Some people call it the Batman Noibat because he's sitting in the Batcave. And there's another Noibat that's a baby card. And it's done by the one and only Tomokazu Komiya. What artist is Rend? Rend is an amazing artist, but I will forewarn you, there are 3 artists. One is named Rond, one is named Rand, and one is named Rend. Rend, as soon as I do find a card, I will show you. The artist for the Furret IR. And I don't know if it's like short for rendering I do know it's all done by one person, but they do get into some pretty lifelike looking cards. But I know I've seen cards, like baby cards from him too. But maybe we all need to see some of his cards. This is an artist I'm unfamiliar with. Little Purloin, ends Purloin. Kaysin. It concerned me it was an AI bot. It concerns me too, because as soon as they bring AI into the world of Pokemon and art, then suddenly, what am I appreciating? But I often feel that same way about, like, I believe it was Match and 0313. They're pretty much styled as doing tablet art, like they design the art on their tablets, and it's like, well, how far before it becomes art? And I think as long as there's a person involved, then I can get behind it. But to your point, Matt, if something is AI generated or rendered, suddenly it's not fun anymore for me, at least. Rand did the Palmy too. Yep, sure did. There's our blonde mustached Lotad. Beautiful Caterpie Eaton. And Dermanitan by Nagimisu. And I swear I've seen this artwork before, but I guess not. Pangoro. Punching down. There's the silly Cobra. Love those clouds behind him, man. What's that? Nothing. Structure. Looks like he's in a wheat field, though. Espada. This beautiful Matane by Oswaldo Cato. He kind of looks more like, are you okay? Dude, are you okay? You fell down. Like, than threatening. What's up, Lori? You told me a raid was coming and it never came. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you're doing well, Lori. How are you tonight? We're just going through art from Battle Partners is what we're doing. Not really doing anything, we're just talking. I am gonna work on getting it wrapped up though, because one, I am starving. I probably should have ate before I came live, and I don't know what I was thinking. Two, I gotta call my dad. Kamala. Aw, little Kamala. It was, that's what he said. And I went. Maybe his ADHD has changed his name. Yeah, I heard he went and raided someone else, so he probably went like, let's go raid the ghost. Oh wait, so-and-so's on. Let's go there instead. There's not many people there. Not Sumi Yoshida, but honestly, it's totes fine. I never expected to be raided, you know, that's just weird to do. You won Belly Bolt in the lounge, huh? Excellent. Was it the Iono's Belly Bolt, or was it a Belly Bolt EX? The full art. Okay, okay. Excellent, an awesome job. This is one of the two awesome things that I pulled out of Battle Partners. I know that's from Journey Together, which is great because the English are going to go for a little bit more. But nobody can fight me and say that the texture on Japanese cards is not superior. Even if it's just a Dunsparce. But there was another great pull from that buy that I did get. It's like a 5-pack snipe, and then I went back and got 3 packs, and during that 3-pack I got the Dunsparce. During the first 5 packs though, I got this Kilowattrel and Iono. And I swear, every time ever since I've pulled this card, it follows me everywhere. I've seen it pulled on every stream that I've seen Battle Partners get pulled in. Got to see it pulled today in English too. Are they still in the lounge? Not that I'm not going in there tonight though. That lounge is dangerous. For all kinds of reasons. No? Okay, good. These Wild Forces. Wild Forces. That's a mat. Here's the box of Battle Partner. Wrap it all back up. Yeah, I think that what I'm going to do is we're going to work on, unless anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, or topics they want to talk about. Anything on your mind, everybody? I think we're going to work on wrapping it up. If there's anybody else that happens to be live, I wasn't even expecting to be on for an hour, let alone 2.5. I went kind of hard on Thursday, y'all. I went for 5.5 hours. And then I was like, alright, time to wrap it up. And I proceeded to talk for another 20 minutes. What's up, Deadpool fan? Hope you're doing well tonight, fam. Keep popping in and out. We're just getting ready to wrap it up so that I can get some food. And probably watch some trivia, to be honest with you. Oops. Forgot my little derpy Pikachu. So, a funny story about this. Real quick story time. I was really, really late, and I stumbled into, not Pokefun Boys, but the Pokeboys channel. And I realized they were rip and shipping, and I ran into their store because whenever I visit a rip and shipper for the first time, or even if it's one I'm frequenting, I always like to say something before I just go to the store. Broly polls in my chat? Hang on. I just have to fangirl for a second. Oh my god, it's Broly in my chat? My goodness. I hope you're doing well tonight, fam. And now that I have a second to actually talk to you, I want to say thank you so much for everything that you do for the community, fam. I see you. And can I say that you picked an absolutely appropriate name, because there is only one other being in this universe that is as legendary, and it's Broly. So, for all of that, brother, we appreciate you. I'm glad you're doing well, man. I'm glad you're doing well. And just because you decided to pop in tonight, I will go ahead and show you some of the key moments of today. We didn't pull these today. I pulled these on CHH3 stream. But tell me that's not the most beautiful SAR that you've ever seen, save for that little print line that we have across the bottom here. Right across the bottom of his neck. Man, everybody popping on in. Either everybody's just wrapping up. Beautiful, right? Pulled this one too. Not as beautiful, valuable, or sought after, but my god, being a lover and appreciator of the artwork, which I often am, this card is wonderful. In fact, you could say it's ridiculous. So yes, Wild Forces is definitely what I am attempting to get through. Oh, you notice that? This Alright, I kind of flexed it a little bit earlier when Nikki Nocturne popped in, but what I didn't do was I didn't tell the story. It seems like every time someone brings it up, I just have to tell the story. So Broly, if you have not yet heard this story, enjoy this wonderful saga. For you see, I am 1, a teller of stories, and 2, a lover of Uber Eats. I am an Uber Eats aficionado, and I will Uber Eats anything, anywhere, at any time. And I looked one day and saw Walgreens there. I was shopping Walgreens and saw a Pokemon tin. I ordered it and they brought it, and I was like, that's cool. It had 2 packs of Lost Origins, 1 pack of Silver Tempest. So every single time I order from Uber Eats, I check Walgreens. I check and see if they have any tins. I order one if they have one. They're like 20 bucks. And oftentimes, and more times than not, they won't bring them. They didn't have it. They didn't have it in stock. They were sold out. Well, one day they brought it, and I was like, all right, cool. I finally have shorts content. And I do chase shorts also. I haven't in some time just because of lack of product. But I had a 3-pack tin, and I put it over here to the side. And I was like, am I going to use it for my 100th episode celebration, my 100 subscriber celebration? Or am I going to use these 3 packs for 3 shorts and get more content? You can't make this stuff up. How could you plan for something like that, right? Otherwise, I absolutely would have done the long form video and done that. But I was sitting there just ripping pack after pack, and on my second one, you can actually go back and watch my Lost Origin Chase number 9 is where I pull that in that short. But, like, I can't even tell you the amount of stars and planets that had to line up, the amount of ghost luck that was with me for me to want to order Uber Eats, to go to Walgreens, to order a tin, for that one dude to go to the store, to pick that tin out, to bring it to me here, for it to sit here for 3 days, and me open it, thank God, on film. And I got the Tina. So, that to me is a story fulfilled. What's up, Daddy-O? I hope you're doing well. That's wild, right? Ever since I started telling that story, I can't find those tins at Walgreens anymore. I feel like everybody's like, let's go to Walgreens. But I also want to make it very well known that this is a testament and a true statement that the quality control where the cards go doesn't exist. Because you can go into Walgreens and be like, oh, well, what are the odds that the $700 Tina is sitting on the shelf in a Walgreens? There's your proof right there. About that good a chance. Took me 2 cases of booster boxes to... Oh, man, I am so sorry. I know that I said chase number 9, but that's just the 9th time I filmed me opening a pack. I've opened many, many, many packs of Lost Origin. But the stars were aligned that night, 100%. What's up, Kaz? That is the beauty of art. I hope you're doing well tonight, Kaz. The stars aligned. Kiddio Games, I hope you're doing well tonight, fam. About to start cooking, so... Oh, soon. Excellent. What are we cooking? I have not pulled it yet. It's my white whale. Ah, Ahab. Yeah, that is definitely a whale to have for sure. I will say that I have a couple whales out there myself, and Bro made me very well aware of the whales that I have, and one is the band Gengar. Like, I definitely love Sabrina's Gengar. That has the cemetery in the background. I pulled the Japanese one as well. Speaking of that, Broly, I have another very cool story about the Japanese set that Tina came out of. Because I was in PokéGirl Neen's stream, and English came back PSA 9, so I sold it. That's an appropriate response, I would say. But I was in PokéGirl Neen's stream, and I believe she ran a duck race, and she likes to do the first place, second place, first place, last place. Well, I had won something, and she said, pick one of my little mystery boxes. And my son is a lover of Fusion Strike. And she had a little fusion strike with a little demon Mew on it. She drew some horns on this Mew, and I was like, man, my son would disown me if I didn't pick that one. So I'll pick that. And she goes, great, there's 3 hits in here. There's a Japanese pack and then something else. And the one Japanese pack was Lost Abyss, which is Lost Origin equivalent. And in that one pack of Lost Abyss, she pulls Fatima, the full art ghost type trainer, in a one pack of a random mystery pack that she created. One pack sniped it. Granted, probably not the most valuable card, but to pull the full art trainer out of a one pack snipe. So when I say ghost luck is real, y'all, I want y'all to know that ghost luck is absolutely real. But a thought came to mind that maybe it's not ghost luck at all. Maybe it's ghost karma. Maybe good deeds are finally coming back. I've seen what I do when I get over obsessed with pulling a card. I had one card to finish Obsidian Flames back in the day. A $3 card. I had opened probably 3 booster boxes till Ghastly finally just gifted it to me. Yeah, I've been there. It's having fun, all Deadpool fan. The numbers will happen eventually. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to not worry about, is you really don't have to worry about the numbers. Must be nice, because Fox Luck has left this earth. Well, Fox, not completely, because you definitely do have some friends out there. Let me tell you another interesting story about this man right here. And I know this story is the hard one for you, Fox, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So there was a stream that ALB was doing. You all know ALB. Well, ALB was doing a stream, and he was doing one of his sponsored... Sorry, give me a second. He was doing one of his sponsored videos, and typically any donations will get you a spot on in the duck race. And so I always come in and I put down some money, and I always donate, and they put me on the wheel, and I never expect to win these things, right? And Mr. Fox here, I'm not going to get into the specifics, but we're just going to say that he really, really, really wanted this Pikachu. It was a promo Pikachu on a little Wailord. I featured it in one of my shorts not too long ago. But I did that as a tribute to this story because Fox said, I'm going to take that Pikachu and wear it like a neck chain. And there was so much chaos in that moment because the wheel spun, and honestly it landed on Becca Fortnite, who has no interest in Pokemon, and she said reroll, so he re-rolled and it landed on me. And my initial thought, and what I thought I was going to do, was I was going to give it to Fox. Let's just say over 350 entries he had. Yeah, we'll just say that. I was going to give it to Fox, but there was somebody in that chat. His name was PokeFunBoys. He's a lover of error cards, which this one was. It had a little hollow bleed. The back was inverted. And he was really wanting this card too. And he came out and said, Kev, I'll trade you the Ninetales for it. And he had recently, in that same stream, won a Ninetales EX from back in the day. And I was like, I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I lost my original thought, which was give it to Fox, the rightful owner in my mind. And I told him straight up, I can't untrade the Pikachu to PokeFunBoys. That's where it belongs. But this Ninetales is the Ninetales that I traded for it. Has anyone ever seen something so glorious? Ninetales EX. Can see his ghost in the background, his eyes super close. Kind of looks like a a Native American premonition, as it were, or like an animality. I know, Kara, I know, it is quite stunning, right? So, although I'm not able to untrade this, I'm actually going to give this to Fox. Like, I'm gifting this to Fox. He owes me nothing for it, because that night it should have been corrected. It should have been his card to trade. It should have been, it should not have been up to me. There's your set symbol, Ernie, in case you wanted to look at it. So, but there is one condition, and we are going to do that soon, Fox, because I told him the only condition is we're going to meet up, and I'm going to hand it to you personally, because Fox and I live in the same place. So we're going to hook up one day. I'm going to gift him this. I am waiting on some other mail from ALB, and I'm going to do the long-form video to explain that story in full, for no other reason than to document it for myself. Diamond and Pearl. Let's go. Yep, so that's the story of, oh yeah, and the little Palmy sticker. Super cute. But that's the story of the Pikachu that should never be. So honestly, Fox, I had a dream that as soon as I gave you this card, all your luck came back. So I have to get you this card as soon as possible, and my dreams told me to. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll DM you. We can do it whenever. The hard part is I don't really have a vehicle, so it's hard for me to get places. But I do have places around me, so we can always meet up. So yeah, welcome to my channel, Broly. I don't know if you've ever been lurking in my streams before, but people often get down when they're all like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. And I'm like, have you ever been in my streams? All I do is talk. And then Scotty's like, I know people don't like story time. And I'm like, have you been in my stream? The entire thing is story time. So if you like to hang out, share stories, share laughs, have fun. I am going to start getting into doing the giveaway things here, but honestly, I love the together thing. I love helping people with their collections. I love making friends, and if there's anybody that's new to the Ghost Gang, we absolutely embrace you. Get lost in story time. I like story time, excellent, and if there's one thing I can do, it is tell stories. For example, tonight we went through and made theories about cards. And there is always theories to be had, right? Like, what is this guy doing? Are those berries his? Is he in somebody's garden? I don't know. No idea. That's fine, I can't drive, so it's up to my aunt. She wants to give me a ride that side of town. Excellent. Of course, Uber's a thing, too. Kara, me too. I'm glad you popped in, too, Broly. Yeah, I do the same. Like to talk about anything. It's a chill space to express yourself. Really is. He's so thick, right? Chunky boy. You never realize how chunky Centra it is because he's always standing on his tail. Which is also quite chunky, if I might add. I don't make Uber money. Maybe. I don't know. Between Broly Poles and Decent Trainer Broly, which y'all should be subbed up to both. I'm pretty sure that there's some things that he could teach me also. But if you do pick up anything, it's my absolute pleasure. I don't know much. My focus this week is getting out this week's video and Switch 2. Alright. The Switch 2. And I appreciate you, Ernie, because not only do you come in willing to learn and asking questions, but you teach also. And if y'all haven't seen Ernie's shorts, he's going through and documenting all the vintage stuff. Oh, you only started collecting when Evolving Skies came out? Oh, Broly. That's incredible. For one, I know that it's well past overdue, but welcome. Welcome to the hobby. I assume that you've got the Moonbreed on you. I've got to do this very, very carefully. One final order I got to open. You mean Evolving Cries. Yes, sir. Well, we can take a little step back here. So, long story incredibly short, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since the beginning, 30 years or so. I do it with my son, Nate. Him and I, we kind of do the channel together, but as we know, kids kind of grow out of it and come back to it, and grow out of it and come back to it. Pulled 5 Moonbreon, got 1 stolen from you? How did that happen? Let's see. Just because Kara. There are so many killer Altarts and Evo Skies, there really are, and I do know that Evolving Skies did have a little bit of a bad rap, just simply because, I don't know if it was Evolving Skies or Fusion Strike or both, but, like, wasn't there a theft of all the hits? This one's not getting a 10, it's got so many scratches down here on the bottom. But I figured it would make a beautiful art piece, so. One was stolen from me from another streamer that's no longer relevant. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's all I'll say about that. There's only one thing that you have in this world, it's your integrity. It's your integrity, and I've got 2 things, my back and my word, and I don't break them for anybody. 5 or 6. Probably had all my Pokemon stolen, but happy to rebuild the collection I got now. Man, that sucks. I would hate to think that, you know, thinking back on it now, I've had so many cards. I'm sure I've had some stolen from me. I've got a Game Boy Meowth promo that I can't find. I have a Mewtwo promo, the dark looking creepy one. Yeah, I had that. I don't know where that went. Let's see. There we go. I just figured it would be fun to go back to the first sets and kind of share off some of my favorite cards from the old days. This is a thick boy. What's up with this? Oh, it's double sleeved, that's why. First edition Pinsir. Jungle. Yep. And it's an Imposta, but a base set 2 Scyther, and this Scyther is very important to me. And that is because I stole it to a Flood Kiddeo. A month ago, my brother found them 14 master sets of English and Japanese vintage. Yep, planning to move one final time. Oh, moving. Yep, I stole it. So, I told this story too about. It was one of the first videos that I'd done, but one of the group of kids of friends that I hung around with back in Michigan, we would always run around the neighborhood together, and we were all Pokemon collectors, and he was showing us a second stream. Nope, same stream. Yep, same stream. But hope you're doing well, AB. At least I hope I didn't go down and come back up. But he was showing me his cards, and I saw Scyther sitting there. I don't think it was the base set 2 Scyther, honestly. But Scyther was sitting there, and in my mind I said, I want that card. I want that card. And then he left me alone with his binder. And I took it. And I feel so bad about it. But I was moving out to Arizona the following day, man. I was never going to see these kids again. So if that kid ever sees this video or the one that I made and he's like, yo, I want my Scyther back, I'll happily send it to him and then some. I feel so bad about it, but it's a constant reminder. Only rented once in my life and felt like I was losing too much money. Yeah. Holy moly. Holy broly. Let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. That's right, it was the non-hollow. That's the one. This is the one that I took. Setting the stream up real quick, no worries at all, Broly. We're actually just thinking about wrapping up ourselves here, because I'm hungry. That's the one I stole, y'all. And I brought it here with me, and that's where it stayed. In fact, I can't believe I still have it, to be honest with you. Are you planning on streaming tonight, Broly? Depending on where you're at in the world, that's pretty late. Kev the Haunter hat goes crazy. You like that? This was actually a gift from a co-worker about 7 years ago or so. Tomorrow night. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to pop in. Trust me, I'm lurking a lot more than you know. Sundays get pretty crazy because I got a Minecraft date with my niece. This is the most amazing Butterfree artwork, and it just kills me that it was the first Butterfree card by Kokomaru Mino. Short one. Almost 5 p.m. here. Whew. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock here, and I still have to call my dad. See, I'm reminding myself as I go so I don't forget. Let's see. I did mention that there's only one artist that I keep in my binder. This is that binder. And this is that artist, Kawaii. I don't know if Alice is still here. I think she took off, but Suicune is her favorite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we can raid spree. I didn't have anybody particularly in mind. I was about to start asking who you guys see. But yeah, we can absolutely raid spree. Oh, those must be doubles. I guess I got a lot of doubles. Got it. Fire Squad, let's go. Yeah, I like the hollows and reverse hollows. I keep Detective Pikachu in this book, and I guess I have a lot of doubles of Detective Pikachu. Although I never finished Detective Pikachu. It wouldn't be right if we didn't end with... What's up, Juan? The most iconic piece of artwork from the base set. By one Mitsuhiro Arita, which is actually pretty funny because he didn't do the Charizard in 151. That I believe was done by Kogumaru, and Kogumaru did the Blastoise, and Arita did the Blastoise in 151. So I thought that was pretty funny. Beautiful. Well, for what it's worth, y'all, I cannot believe I made it 3 hours. It feels like I just started, honestly. Just a testament to my endurance. I could talk forever. And my vocal cords are actually callous, so I can never lose my voice, which is kind of nice. I don't know how nice it is for you, but it's nice for me. But for what it is, I really appreciate you, Ghost fam, just chilling, hanging out. putting up with my stories, feeding into my stories, loving the stories. The Japanese one looks a little... The Japanese one looks a little... better. Yes, it does. I like your stories, but I missed out tonight. That's okay, Juan, and I am sorry that you missed out a little bit tonight. I'm going to be better about scheduling these before they happen. I really fought with the concept of not going live because I didn't have any new product to open. So I've literally been sitting here for 3 hours, and 17 of y'all wanted to come and stay and talk with me. So I absolutely appreciate you guys being here and allowing me to have an outlet to tell my stories. I promise you more long-form content is coming. The artist appreciation shorts are continuing as well. I have a whole stack of them over there. I have my last Shibuzo episode coming out tomorrow, so everybody go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things, and remember, y'all, it takes $0. It takes $0 to not be a dick. Be a good person. Treat others as you would want to be treated. But remember, you have goals. You have aspirations. Don't let anything or anybody stop you. And you can do that by always going through and doing things as we all go through and do things. Which is through peace, love, and Pokemon, and it's not just a clever catchphrase, y'all. I believe spreading these 3 things can change the world. With that being said, I love you all, and Kara, if you got that link for Trainer Spree ready, we're going to go ahead and raid Trainer Spree. We're going to go over and say Ghosty Gang, Ghost Kev raid, Kev the PokéGhost raid, You've Been Haunted raid. I really, really appreciate you guys. Have an amazing rest of your night. And yeah, I'll see you over there in the raid. I'll hang out for a little bit before I start mowing down on some pizza. Drink another coffee. Appreciate you, Kaz. Mods, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, we'll see you all next time.